Good day everyone, I am Joanna Marie Kapokyan from BSBA HRM3B, and today I will be discussing Chapter 5, Time Scheduling in HR Projects, Driving Success Through Precision. Bilang mga future HR professionals, mahalagang maintindihan natin na ang bawat project na hawak natin involves people. Timing is everything, at kapag maling scheduling natin, apektado ang morally at productivity ng buong kumpanya. So for this video, I will explain why precision in timing is the secret ingredient to any successful HR initiative. Let's get started. Question number 1. Why is time and scheduling important in HR projects? Unang-una, bakit nga ba tayo masyadong tutok sa schedule? Simple lang, so HR projects sabi, people-centric impact. Mga deliverables natin gaya ng sahod o training ay direktang nakakaapekto sa buhay ng mga employees. So we need strategic timing. Hindi pwedeng mag-implement ng bagong policy sa gitna ng tax, season o peak months dahil magreresulta lang ito sa failure. Proper scheduling ensures na may mental space sa mga tao to adapt changes. Plus, it prevents burnout. Kailangan balanse ang project task at daily operations like payroll para hindi mag-breakdown ng team. In short, scheduling is our North Star. It keeps us aligned with business priorities and builds stakeholder trust. Question number 2. How does defining project scope help in managing time effectively? Ang project scope naman ang nagsisilbing guardrail against scope creep. Ang scope creep ay yung dagdag trabaho na hindi naman kasama sa original plan. At kapag malinaw ang scope, we can focus on measurable goals at hindi tayo magsasayang ng oras sa mga nice to have features na wala namang kinalaman sa core objective. And by setting clear boundaries, alam natin kung anong in scope at out of scope. Halimbawa sa isang performance management rollout, ang training ay in scope, pero ang pagre-write ng job descriptions ay out of scope, and this prevents emergency tasks and last-minute delays. Question number 3. What is the role of stakeholders in scheduling HR projects? Stakeholders are our reality check. Ang mga CISO at managers at pati na ang mga unions, sila nagbibigay ng critical input at buy-in. So sila nagsasabi kung may conflict ba sa schedule na ginawa natin. Mahalaga rin dito ang strategic timing. Sa phase 1, kailangan natin ng CISO para sa budget. Sa phase 2, kailangan ng collaboration ng managers para sa implementation. At sa phase 3, kailangan ng feedback, lalo na mula sa unions para maiwasan ang anumang legal changes na pwedeng mag-freeze sa project natin. Number 4, explain the importance of work breakdown structure, WBS, and project scheduling. The WBS works through a process called decomposition. Pinag-iwalay-walay natin ang malalaking task into smaller work packages. Hindi mo pwedeng schedule ang fixed onboarding sa isang bagsakan, pero pwedeng schedule ang record, CEO, welcome video. So dito rin papasok ang 880 rule. Ang isang task ay dapat hindi bababa sa 8 hours, pero hindi lalampas ng 80 hours. And this ensures accountability and makes it easier to track progress. Kapag less than 8 hours, micromanaging na yan. Kapag more than 80, masyado ng baggy at mahirap nang i-track. And the last question, what are the common risks in scheduling HR projects and how can they be managed? Siyempre, hindi laging smooth ang takbo ng projects. Common risks include bottlenecks, team burnout, at missed deadlines. Para ma-manage ito, gumagamit tayo ng strategic buffer integration. Ito po yung extra days o safety net para sa mga unexpected delays. Napaka-importante rin ng Gantt charts. Visual tool ito para makita natin ang dependencies at ang critical path. Kapag nalaman natin ang critical path, alam natin kung anong task ang pwedeng maliit dahil madadama yung buong project. And if the team is at full capacity, we must consider external support gaya ng consultants para hindi ma-burnout ang ating core team. To summarize this, time and scheduling are not just about dates on a calendar, it's about proactive leadership. Kapag maayos ang ating timing at scope, HR becomes a team of strategic leaders who drive planned growth for the whole company. I hope you learned a lot from my presentation today about Chapter 5, Thank you for listening, and always remember, precision and timing leads to success in nature. Again, I am Joanna Marie Capakian, signing off.